Hey guys, my name is Ezra Franklin. I'm the TA for the, board game class, and I'm here today to show you how to use Chitubox, and that's the program that we use to slice our 3D objects in order to 3D print them. You'll be using this for definitely resin printing, and then for traditional printing, typically what happens is you send the STL file over to, our 3D printing office or whatever they call themselves, and they print it for you. But this is still a good skill to know if you want to use the resin printers or if you want to use the plastic printers by yourself. So what we're first going to do is open up Chitubox. Traditionally, you can just type it in here, but I already have it open, so we'll just open it up. And first things first, this screen will pop up. You're going to see this matte looking thing in the middle. Don't really worry about like all these extra settings and stuff like that. What you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to go over here to open file. We'll just click on open file, and hopefully at this point you'll have uploaded your STL file or really whatever file that Chitubox accepts. You can see STL, OBJ, Chitubox. So usually you're going to want to use an STL file. But I'll just choose a random file and we'll open it up. You can see it's this weird looking character dude. You can move him around on your mat. So if you're off here, you're obviously off the mat. It highlights him in red. If you're on the mat, you're in blue, and you want him to be on the mat because you're going to be printing on the mat. So you can move him around. You can click over here, rotate him. Traditionally, you want a little bit of tilt, not too much, but just a little bit of tilt, so that way your object doesn't stick to the mat on the 3D printer. This character, you probably wouldn't need to do that because there's not like a big face that's going to stick. But other ones, you're definitely going to want to do that. So we've rotated him a little bit. We've put him on here. Now we're going to want to put in some supports. Now the nice thing about Chitubox is that it creates all the supports for you. So all you're going to want to do is hit plus all. And what this is going to do is it's going to create supports that it thinks that you need. You can mess around a little bit if your print doesn't come out quite right how you want it, changing up the supports, because if you don't have supports, or if you have the incorrect supports, your character might come out a little warped, a little imperfect. So if your print does happen to come out on the crappy side, just go in here, maybe hit heavy supports instead of just light supports or medium supports. It'll redo the supports for you. You can see the supports are a little bit thicker, a little beefier. You can also go in and add supports by yourself if you really want to. I wouldn't really bother with that, but if you're really interested in finding the optimal way to get supports in there, be my guest. Now, once you've done that, you're ready to slice. So just go over here, hit slice, and then you're gonna hit save. Actually, I guess before that, up here you can see how long it's going to estimate that this print's taking. It's going to show you the price of the materials. I believe for this class it's free. We're not going to charge you. So yeah, that's that. So then you're going to save it. Type in whatever it is that you want to call it, and then hit save. It's going to load. It should slice up the file for you, and it's ready to export utilizing a USB stick, and then you'll be able to plug that into the Elgo Saturn, which is our resin printer. One other thing I believe I forgot to mention is that you're going to want to make sure that you are in the Elgo Saturn little box here, settings box, whatever. If you click on these other ones, it's for a different printer. So make sure you're in the Elgo Saturn because that's what we have over on the table to my right. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening and hope to see you in the lab.